Peace, family. What's going on? We back at it with another one. So we gonna get into another Shahrazad Ali video. But before we get into it, I want to say how everybody doing. Hope y'all good. Hope y'all blessed. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. And also, when you subscribe, comment down below. Let me know you subscribe. That way I can thank you personally. And also, if you add it while you subscribe to my main channel, Let's Talk by Lynch. I'll leave that info in the description box below. That way you can be connecting to me on both platforms. So while we wait, I can give y'all a minute to comment down below and like and subscribe. Alright, cool. So Shahrazad Ali, she goes in on the women's liberation movement, feminism, and modern woman. Let's see what she got to say.
And so our families have been so torn apart, and we have been made to hate each other. And the other reasons is that every problem that the white woman has had with the white man, they have pushed those issues on us, or we have adopted those issues and decided that that was our problem too. When I keep saying we don't have nothing to do with the white woman and what she got going with her man. We're trying to deal with our own. And as a result of our frustration and our anger, many of our men have left us to go to women of other nationalities because they feel like they can get along with them better. It's not because they're better women, but they haven't suffered the same kind of traumas that we have from childhood growing up.
I'm gonna cut it right there. Yeah, that's true. We hear a lot of women, especially it boggles me when I hear a lot of sisters saying things like when they have arguments with men, and we talk about this whole man woman thing and like a woman's place and a man's place and everything, and um modern women always seem to say, oh, we just ain't the 1950s. Would you want us to go back to the 50s? Or they say like, oh, like how men used to treat women back in the day, where when in reality, as far as colored people, that was a minority. Like that was the white people's problem. That wasn't our problem. And the white woman got the black woman involved in their problem, and then in turns kick the black men out of the house, and then that's where the welfare system and all that stuff was born. And then that's where you get the whole feminism, women's liberation, and feminist movement at the same time was born, and then the rest is history. And that's why you got a lot of women feel like they're in high power place because of that, and it's all because of this. So what she said is right on the money. But let's continue.
Saw what we did and all those things we had to go through, and so their mood is better. They ain't mad all the time like us. We be uptight. We have unrealistic expectations, and the unrealistic expectations has been our downfall. We have made up ideas about what a relationship and a husband or a man is supposed to be like. We don't mind having a man as long as he don't act like a man. We can be with him, but if we start coming up in that trying to give some instructions or say how he wants things or what we supposed to do, we go get everybody then. No, you trying to tell me what to do. Somebody need to tell us what to do. It's obvious we don't know what to do. Everywhere I go, people say that final thing. We just need to come together. We just need to get in unity. Well, most of us can't get in unity with the people we live with the people we've been with all our life. We can't get in unity with them. So that can't be the total goal. We're going to have forced unity. See, not getting along is a luxury. Being able to disagree, break up, make up, and all of that, that's a luxury. But there will come a time, based on things that we all need to survive, and where we're going to need a man, where we're going to get past a whole lot of what we got going now. It's just going to fade away. Like Trump said, it's going to poof. It'll disappear, It's not going to be there. But for right now, the man's role would be to protect and provide. Now, when we say provide, that don't mean buy you every kind of weave you want that costs $800 or $900. It don't mean buy you every kind of Gucci and Fendi and Louis Vuitton. That ain't what provide means. He's going to provide direction and guidance love, affection, discipline for our children, and help with all of those kind of things. Provide ideas. See, one of our problems as black women is that we ain't got nothing to do.
Let me cut it right there for a second. Yeah, and that's another key point. When we hear the word provide, when a lot of sisters, a lot of women in general, when they say they need a man who provide, it's more so always materialistic things. When provision is so much more than that. You is about providing love, providing strength, providing motivation, providing the financial security, the stability and all that stuff. But you know is providing, being a man, being providing for your family as a whole, instead of just materialistic things. And it's just crazy because a lot of people today get a lot of these things misconstrued. When when you actually sit back and dissect all of this shit, it's actually quite very simple. But I don't know, this is just weird. But let's continue.
You know, other than work for white people, we don't have too much to do. Go to the church, and many of us treat the people at the church and the minister like we should be treating our man at home. So, we have it all mixed up. So, those are some of the things that the man needs to do. He needs to not let us get away with things, because the moment we get away with sneaking a line, or we really open it up and do that a lot more because we think we've got him tricked. And that's one of the reasons that so many black women were angry with me for putting out the Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. Because our men needed a heads up. And even with that, it's hard for them. But they just have certain information they don't have about us that keeps them confused and makes them reject us and go to someplace else. He's outside looking for peace of mind. Yeah, because we're not that familiar with peace. We're just familiar with getting dressed up and putting on eyelashes and, maybe even going to school. More of us are graduating from college. More of us are getting PhDs. We got good credit cards. We got a whole lot of things, but it hasn't made us happy. We're still sitting around now talking about why we don't have companionship, which is the ultimate goal. It don't have to be marriage. It can just be some good companionship, because we're alone. Yeah. So with our women, one of the first things we need to deal with is nutrition. Women historically have been assigned that duty and have accepted that role because food, as I said, is what sustains life. And eating the proper food, we can decide how long our men and our women live. And our children. That's just what we feed them. And so eating out every day, while it's convenient, because we giving our all of our energy to the white people on the job. So when we come home, we tired. So it's easier to pick up McDonald's or some other kind of junk and bring it home and feed it to our children until our children get so accustomed to eating it that they don't even want good food. They don't want vegetables. That's who we have been unjust to ourselves. And so we can set a better example. And just
All right, I'm gonna cut it right there. Right on the money again. Yeah, and that kind of hit close to the home with my children, because my children, they little on the heavy side, my little boo boo butts, but because they love to eat. But and that's part me and their mother fault. You know, like she said, we be so tired coming home from work or something that we'll just be quick to grab something from the store, and then they get so accustomed to that they don't even like home cooked meals that much. But fortunately now my children, they love home cooked meals. They love it too damn much. Especially my food. I hate to brag, but I'm an excellent chef, and my kids can tear down. But yeah, what she said is right on the money. Everything that she spoke on is pure facts, and you can just look everything up. You ain't even gotta take my word for it or take her words for it. You can just review everything, and Google is your guide. And yeah, the statistics are out there, and what we have to do now is, if we really want to see this change and make this change, and bring the black family back together, and make it like some type of nuclear family, then we have to take accountability and that's on both sides. But sisters, mainly you need to take accountability, and um, work with the black man, because the black man, is the one who's uh in despair. It's always the black woman. The black woman has been through so much, but that's just been the narrative. It's the black man who who's in a messed up situation, who's in a bad spot. So, that's just my little rant right there. But as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And once you subscribe, like I said, subscribe to the channel and then comment down below saying I subscribe, and then I will thank you personally. And also, while you at it, subscribe to my other channel, my main channel, Let's Talk by Lynch, and we'll grow as a whole, as a family. You'll be connected on both platforms, and then we'll always be connected. So hit that bell notification icon, and I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.